Today, we're going to look at a piece of ancient Persian architecture that might just flip the script on how you think about innovation. Seriously, it challenges this idea that building for the future always means looking forward. Sometimes, you got to look back.
And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? It's the perfect way to kick things off. We get so caught up in this race for the next big high-tech thing, but history's just sitting there, kind of smiling, with solutions that are often way, way smarter.
All right, so let's talk about this myth of innovation. You know the drill. When we think about solving a big problem, like how to stay cool during a crazy heat wave, our brains just automatically jump to gadgets, complex machinery, and of course, a massive energy bill.
And this slide really lays out the two different mindsets perfectly. Our modern approach, it's basically to fight nature head-on. We use a ton of energy to brute force the temperature down. The ancient way, though, it was all about something much more, well, elegant, working with nature, using these passive systems and just plain brilliant design.
So if our way is to fight, what did they do back then? Well, this is where history serves up a seriously cool solution, and we find it right in the deserts of ancient Persia. And here it is, the Badgir. You gotta love the name, right? It literally means windcatcher. It's so straightforward. And this wasn't just some decorative tower. This was a fundamental piece of climate engineering, designed by people who truly understood the world around them.
Let's just call it what it is. This is basically the world's original air conditioner. Long before we had electricity or Freon or anything like that, Persian builders had already cracked the code on how to cool a building passively. It's just incredible.
And this wasn't some niche theoretical idea. No way. These things were everywhere. As you can see here, they were a core part of daily life. You can still find them in desert cities like Yazd, built right into people's homes and even used to cool crucial water supplies. They made life not just possible, but comfortable in some of the hottest places on the planet.
So you're probably wondering, how on earth does a simple tower cool down a whole building without any electricity or moving parts? Well, the genius here isn't in complicated tech. It's in some really simple, elegant physics. Okay, let's break this down. It's a four-step process. First, the tower is tall, right? So it captures wind up high, where the air is naturally cooler. Second, the inside of the tower is designed to channel that cooler air all the way down into the house. Third, and this is my favorite part, that air often gets funneled through a cool basement or over a pool of water, which chills it even more. And finally, all this new cool air coming in naturally ventilates the building, pushing the hot, stale air up and out. It's a perfect continuous loop.
So what's powering this entire, highly effective cooling system? Nothing. Or, well, nothing but the things that are already there. Wind, some clever geometry, and the basic laws of physics. It's just a masterclass in harnessing the power of the natural world instead of trying to create your own.
Okay, so this is a super fascinating bit of engineering history. But what does a tower from centuries ago have to do with us right here, right now? Well, as it turns out, it has everything to do with us.
So what's the big takeaway? For any of you who are engineers, architects, or designers, the Badgir offers some timeless lessons. It's a powerful reminder that sustainability isn't some brand new buzzword, it's an ancient practice. It shows us that the smartest design is one that works with its climate, not against it. And that starts with just understanding your environment.
And that really brings us right back to the main point of this whole explainer, summed up perfectly on this slide. The smartest move isn't always to add another layer of tech. A lot of the time, the real innovation comes from simplifying, from observing, and from designing in harmony with the world we live in.
So after diving into the story of the Badgir, it kind of leaves us with this one big question, doesn't it? As we're all searching for new, sustainable solutions for today's problems, you have to wonder, what other brilliant, simple, and elegant ideas have we already left behind?
What else have we forgotten?